Well, now that we have part 1 of the finale coming up, I think it's only fair we update the fuck around and find out chart. Now, we only have 6 people left, so there's only so much fucking around and finding out we can really do at this point, but we have some competitors here. We'll start right at the 0, the X and Y axis where they meet. We have Sue, she's lying there like a potato, she's lying there like a diamond, she's turning even more beautiful, but simultaneously getting more dirty at the same time. But Sue hasn't really done anything. Sue's just kind of been a victim and just kind of gone along. But when she remembers that she has an idol in her back pocket, maybe something will happen by the end of the first part of the finale, and we'll get Sue a little further along to the right of the effing around chart, and maybe even a little higher up in the find out portion of it. I don't know. It's pretty tough to see because Sue hasn't really done anything in that regard. Teeny's been fucking around a little bit lately, okay? Teeny was previously kind of under the radar, not really close to finding out or fucking around. And it looks like, Teeny's messed around a little bit. This past episode has not been a good one for Teeny in a few different ways. Teeny's becoming known and seemingly getting a little bit cocky. So I have to move Teeny over, but Teeny's not necessarily in too much danger. Then I have to move Rachel up kind of in the middle of the whole thing. I mean, really the percentage of Rachel going is getting pretty high, but the problem is Rachel is stacked with advantages. Otherwise, Rachel will be at the roof basically of this chart, but she's got a block of vote for the next vote, which is going to be pivotal. Honestly, probably one of Genevieve, Sam, or Andy is going to go next tribal council because of Rachel's advantage. So I'm not terribly worried about Rachel right now for the next vote, but even so, she has a hidden immunity idol that she has to use by the final 5. So she's got a lot of advantages that's keeping her out of kind of the top echelon of this curve here. Then you have Andy, he's fucked around a lot, but I still don't think he's going anywhere. I think no matter what he's done, even Operation Italy, where he flipped the whole game on its head, I still think he's not going to be the main target. I think everyone wants to bring Andy. I think people are upset that Andy did Operation Italy and flipped on people back and forth. So I think he's not really going to go anywhere. So he's basically off the page with how much he's fucked around, but I don't think he's going to find out. And then at the top, you have Genevieve and Sam basically just like scissored together up there. They're not going to be able to get away because they're both kind of top targets. And Rachel should be a top target, just like Genevieve had said in the previous episode. But it does not appear everyone's ready to do that, plus Rachel has those advantages. I mean, I don't know if Genevieve would be ahead of Sam or not. I think someone like Rachel considers Genevieve a bigger threat than Sam. However, Teeny thinks that Sam's the bigger threat, which obviously that means that Genevieve is the one who's going to go because Teeny never, ever gets their way when it comes to a split decision among the alliance. So I think they're both pretty equal. If I had to give the edge to the finding out portion to someone, I'd probably say it's going to be Genevieve. However, Sam is right there. So essentially, whichever one of these two doesn't win immunity, they're probably going home. And by going home, I mean they're going to find out. Going into the finale, it's going to be so exciting because I have to say I am a huge fan of so many of the people left. In the order of who I want to win, it's got to be Sam, number 1, then Genevieve, and then Andy. Then I would say probably Rachel, because I do like Rachel. But right now, Rachel's the big bad wolf I want to see taken down in the game. Then I would probably say Teeny, then Sue. But who I think's going to win? Rachel, probably number 1, purely just because of the advantages. 2, Sam. I think Sam can pull this out, man. I really do. I really have a lot of good vibes about Sam winning this game. And then probably 3rd, I would say maybe Andy. I don't think Andy can win, but maybe Genevieve, obviously, would probably be 4th, although she was cut out in the beginning of the game from the edit, which I think means she's probably not going to win, even though obviously she's become a pretty big character. Then I would say Teeny, and then lastly Sue. Sue hasn't really done anything, so Sue's probably not going to win the game. Ultimately, we need to call upon whoever we need to call upon in the universe, in this existence, and basically get a prayer circle going so that Sam is the winner of this game. That's what we're looking for right now. Sam, the Chicago guy, the guy with the beautiful Chicago stars on his bicep. We need to give a little Philly luck. I hope you win this game, my baby boy. Now, who do you want to win Survivor 47? Let me know down below in the comment section, and we'll talk more about it. Otherwise, hope you have an amazing day, everyone. You take care. Goodbye.